We have returned with more control. Or have we? Or haven't we? Yes, we have. We're right here. We're right now. I just entered this tunnel. I gotta go see where it goes and what it does, right? There was a checkpoint. Oh. Look at that. Oh. Oh, this is an arena. That screams arena. That screams arena. Who's gonna... There it is. There it is. Oh, it's these guys. What was that? So what? We can lure them over to this platform here. Yeah? No? Yeah, look at that. We got one. You know what the problem is? I kind of need my frickin' shatter to effectively get down, get down, get down, get down. Oh, 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 you're a jumper. You're a jumper. Come on, come this way, come this way, come this way, come this way, come this way. That's right. Boom! What do you think you're doing, bud? Hey, hey, hey. Oh boy. Someone's chucking at me from afar here. There we go, down again. Oh boy, there was one right behind me. Ah, would you cut that shit out? All right. Well, that was fun. That was a fun, effective fight. We were able to defeat them. Oh, what's this up there? Do we not interact with that? Does she's got no comment. No comment about that. That's what you're saying? There's that thing on the wall. She hasn't got anything to say. Fine. Fine then. Keep your secrets. Random wood hovering over. Or no, those are those crystals. Those crystalline entities. So... Uh-huh. We're going up more. That's what it is.
That damn gun. Phaeton. Not sure she's ready.
Huh?
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Uh-oh. Not these. That implies darkness. But that little communique also implies... dude, come on now. It also implies hotline action. Work our way down here. Becoming director. What's she have to say about me? Eh?
I've served under 2 directors.
Tell me to my face.
3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. Then he picked up that damn gun.
That damn
Becoming
gun.
director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery.
Is that what I'm here for?
After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion.
Damn
girl's
right I'm
smart,
field promoted.
Has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail.
Ah, that's
the
what you
board,
were up to.
I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
You were downstairs keeping them off our tail. Dude! No! Dude, not cool! Oh, for frick's sakes. There's no dude about it. I gotta go all the way back up again. All right. So we have a good old-fashioned case of our menu exit button is also our kind of sprinty button. And crisis averted. All right. Back on track. Just, you know, love wasting time. Everybody loves wasting time. And we have another checkpoint. I'm gonna knock down all the nooks. We're still not at base camp or something? Oh yeah, well, we got one of these. Oh, I see how it is. I got a nice little perch up here. Nice little shield. How long does this stick around for? And definitely... Nope, there it goes. Oh, wait, we have capture ability on this guy. There you go. Now you work for me. Oh, look at that. Oh, they freaking showed up right behind me, you freaking little dicks. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Only I do the snipering here. Wait, there's one right beside me? What are you doing there, bud? I can't even see these guys. They just show up out of nowhere. Alright, who's dicking it now? Now I know why Asmongold yells big dick so much. Except he does it when I guess he's like doing well, and then I do it when I'm doing poorly. And we have all these little power-ups that I can no longer take home to mom. So I got come on, bud. Come on, show me the get rid of that duplicates here. Just give me a moment to do some inventory management. Okay. So now where are we going? More around a circle? Because we came in one way. Like, I'm guessing this area is stacked. Nothing up there. I was up there. I feel like I came in here. Oh boy, there's two ways to go here. This one's blocked. No, that one's danger open pit. Looks like it kind of gets me back into that hole there. What do you think's open? What do you think's in that hole, bud? Is that something interesting? Or is that something regrettable? Or is that the way to get back into the tower and back down quicker and easier after? Not in the mood to find out just yet. Okay, so we're doing this again. Give us the goods. We're just doing all this hill climb. Get out of my way. Up there, eh? What the fucking butt loving. Oh, you're a dick. You're a dick, you're a dick, you're a... Oh, we have to go and do that again now. Okay, okay. BRB. All right. Can we get it right this time? Just maybe there, yeah. And we're up here. Destroying all hiss nodes will lower hiss barriers. Yeah, well, we kind of know that. That's not news. That's those red chunks that we see all over the place. So I guess I'm not seeing... Oh, I wonder if we did have to go down to that other spot. It's what gun are we using? Oh, look at that. There's more to it than that. There's one up inside the shaft. We can't shoot at it because it's in... Well, hold on. We might be able to get the elevator. Oh, and you see that right there? We're gonna need a power core. Now maybe, if once the elevator gets here, we can kinda... Kinda not? Is there something in the elevator shaft we can use? Or this way? That way, maybe? What do you think you're doing? There's the power core. That calls the elevator. I have an idea. Power. No, 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 I want out. You're a dick. Great news, everyone. It doesn't bring us back from where we came. We came down from up there. We can't go back up there. So we gotta waste our freaking time going all the way around again. Alright, so I'm gonna take a bit of a guess that this little section here, we might have to go here for whatever reason. Maybe that's how we have to get to blow up that node that we can't access. Or maybe it's just a place of power-ups and documentations. And, well, it looks like we can call the elevator to this location, except we don't want to do that because we know what's going to happen. Wait, that's moving around. What is that? Okay, that's being freaking weird. Oh, the elevator came to us. Except we can't use it because we know it's just going to bring us down and not up. Alright, what does this long out frickin' drawn explanation ass have to say? My explorations of the Foundation have resulted in yet another mystery. A fascinating series of etchings on a large stone tablets. The tablets themselves are likely not native to the Foundation, seeing as they're slabs of sedimentary stone, quite different from the cave's categorization-defying rock. Their placement and form are also too intentional to be naturally occurring. But who braved this place to carry them in, and for what purpose? I discovered a 5-point macro entanglement between the tablets, with the pillar at its center. These links seem to extend beyond our level of consciousness to some astral realm I can't detect. Is Northmore's board somehow tied to all this? The etchings on these tablets are similarly curious. They differ from cave paintings in style and technique, so are clearly not the same origin. Are they visual narration of some event, or do they indicate intent, a wish, a plan? They only seem to consist of a tree and the pillar, but the sizes of either are inconsistent. What does that signify? I'm missing key pieces of this puzzle, and it's unlikely I'll ever find them. All right. So, is there there's nothing else here? No other reason for this place to exist? That's what you're saying? I'm not getting on that elevator. You can frickin'... There. How do you like them apples? All the way back from whence we came. So now I gotta get through that window again. Ho ho ho. Okay. So I have found in practice in the past that sometimes explosives could solve our problems. Clickety 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 clack. Aha. Did we blow it? Yeah. But, huh? Where's the other nodes? There's one up there. Wow. Wow, we can deal with that, right? Aha! Our problem. It has been solved. Now can we call the elevator? We have our power core here. We have ourselves a power core. The power core unlocks this elevator. We have ourselves a power core. The power core unlocks this elevator. Elevator machine room. Is that where we are now? That is where we are now. We need to go to the upper warehouse. Why they made a tunnel? Why they made a tower like this? To be upper lower warehouse. Why they make a tower like this? To be a warehouse. Oh boy. Oh, they're just freaking. Oh boy, you see that? I barely noticed it. It went by so fast. Ooh. Drama. Weapon mod, rate of fire boost. For who? For who? All right. There is a stone tree etching. There is crap on the floor that I can like
etching, like the one I used to get in here.
Subtly suggests to me. Oh boy. What do you think this is going to be about, bud? This isn't much of a warehouse, now that I'm thinking about it. But maybe that's just where they ended up storing this thing that they couldn't actually move. They like found it like, we can't move this thing. It's stuck here, bud. Okay, well, we'll just build a room around it and call it a warehouse. All right. What do you have to say? Oh, that's what you have to say. Come on. Give it all you got, bud. Oh! Oh! What? That was balls. That was balls. I didn't like that at all. And that means we got to find our way all the way. More climbing. I do declare I do very much appreciate them not giving me a checkpoint before this whole house. What? That frickin' guy just one-hit me. Where is he? Where is he? Get that thing down. Get that thing put down. Get up, get up, get up, get that thing put down. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's a problem. They're non-aggressive, these guys, but I believe they're a portal that respawns enemies. Now there's still someone screwing around in here. Wait, he just disappeared. Oh, wait, we got him. 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 Who's left? That's it? What the frickin' happened to that frickin' we fricked? There was a big beastly enemy that was like, "Rah!" Wait, isn't this where we came in? Yeah, we came in, we touched the stone. Do we touch it again? Oh, there we go. Abalone?
Is this the rock/key the board told me about?
The rock? What's he been cooking? So what do we do with this thing? The rock key? Do we, Oh, do we fix it up? Is that what we do? Okay, well, Oh, we need to make it. Oh, I fell inside the rock. Well done. Only 3 keys remain. Our nails rebuilding,
Just
loosening.
doing my job.
Oh, she takes her shit seriously now, bud. So all that, like, that's all we do? We just blah, 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 blah.
First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
Which suggests to us that, like, we might have had difficulty doing this with the other thing. Reach the base camp. Where's the oh, it's all the way over there. So we're done in the warehouse. We have to go back to the crossroads. Except there's no checkpoint at the crossroads. Really? There's no checkpoint at the crossroads. There's a fire break coming off the crossroads. And that's going to zigzag back to the base camp. Or whatever that section is over there. So I guess we can take the elevator all the way down. You know, this wasn't a particularly difficult or complicated area or a level. It was just, you know, wasting time going up and down, up and down, and up and down, and up and down that made our situations less palatable, you know? Yeah, I think you know. Okay, so here we are. Back down on the ground floor. We already read that or listened to that. Question is, there was a door around back, still inaccessible, and there's something in there. How do we unlock this door? That's hey, that's funny. I guess we don't, is what you're saying? There's no unlocking of that door. Or there is, eventually. Hey. I was gonna F him up, but that thing didn't. Well, we F'd him up anyway, really. What the frick? You don't do that to me. Get him, 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 down, 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 down. Oh, that worked out perfectly. Except there's another guy over there. Actually, there's a few different guys. Who's freaking with me? Who's freaking with me? Oh. Got him. Who's next? Floaty boys. Give me that health. Give me that health. You know what would be nice? If I could float like you. Oh. Gotcha. Gotcha like a game. Inventory management. Fragments. So hold up here, hold up here, hold up here, hold up here. I'm not seeing any way to get back, fast travel back to the crossroads. Oh, yo. Okay. I found my way back to the crossroads. We might have some people. No, that's a friendly. What's going on here? How do we have friendlies at the crossroads? And of course, documentation I failed to read. All right. Oh. For all my research into the oldest house ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here, at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere. Occam's razor and all that. But that seems to be wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet, attracting them? Polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focused energies? A sprout nourished by the constant flow of oldest house power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in D.C. to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his dearly departed Führer once believed him to be. Dearly departed Führer. So we got this thing here, the pilar. The pilar.
Jesse, hey!
Oh, hey,
Emily,
buddy.
How did she get down here?
What are you doing down here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
No, I didn't.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Wait, continue. Oh no. Did you crash again? This friggin' game, man. Oh, and look at that. There's no checkpoint at the crossroads, so we're all the way up here again. Well, you know what we do? We go, whee! Aw, come on. I am not interested. Just get me out of here. I'm not fighting you again because the game crashed. Oh, apparently you're fighting me though, eh, buds? Look at you go. What a frickin' penis. Wait, where do we go here now? Up, 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 I said. Ah, oh, come on. Smeg off. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so clearly, whereas the base game is stable, this iteration of the game is not. Now, is it gonna crash again?
Emily, how did she get down here?
Is it gonna crash again? Or can we go through this dialogue? Because if it's gonna crash again, we got a problem. Especially, they didn't put a frickin' checkpoint here.
What are you doing down here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't.
Huh?
But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in.
How did
Let's
that
just chalk
happen?
it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She
Okay.
takes everything in stride.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is...
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time,
I just
it
thought
will
of something.
consume the entire bureau, and possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or
Good.
possibly some variation of anti-sympathy.
And what?
Don't worry. I'll look into it. Did you notice all the bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point.
Long time ago.
You think Darling knew about
In the
this?
60s.
I'd put money on it. That reminds me. Have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her.
Okay.
The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's what we're figuring.
That's exactly what I thought.
There we go.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily.
Ha.
I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down.
Yeah.
See what you can
Aw,
find out.
come
from the
on. Look
nail
at her
in the
face.
meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
I don't take notes. Just occurred to me, this show is totally, this is an anime. The main character is a female magical girl with superpowers and can kick all the ass. And then like her second there is also a frickin' like a chick. So we have these attractive girls in charge, and then it's just, you know, all the crazy stuff happening.
Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh, there you go. Show her.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Uh-huh.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards. except for bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now.
Yeah, we gotta open some
High
doors.
clearance access might come in handy.
Like that door we
Sounds like
couldn't
you have
open?
something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access.
Is that door we found?
Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
$5.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say.
Bingo bango.
But keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
5. Talk to Pope. Pope's collection 5 ID cards. And then we can go down to the secret. Oh, wait, she's got a prompt on her now.
The Rangers have tapped into an old radio network they found around the Foundation. So if you need backup, just call them at one of the stations.
Yet you only send one guy and he gets his ass killed.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty good at that. So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. And before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it. So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
I guess that's it.
I should get back out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
And she has no
All the
more
tests I
marker.
run on the nail keep coming back as nonsense. And a couple of my instruments have already broken.
Maybe we should take that as a
So now what? Reach the base camp.
I didn't take you for a
The
quitter,
base
Mr.
camp
Silva.
is the
There's a
other
reason I have a
way.
black rod-plated microscope.
Somewhere. So we already tried going down. It says base camp, but we couldn't really go that way before, but it looks like it's changed. Or no. Or yeah, or no. Oh, there it is. Where's the next one? There is no next one. Just blast our way over here. Is there another one? Yeah, right there. Must be like trippy to watch your frickin' to watch me do this. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, he saw me coming and he effed right off. Watch out. These things like to blow. Did it take a chunk of my health? What was that? Wait, these guys are fighting amongst each other again. Where are we going here? Well, we can go check down this tunnel that stops. Oh, does it ever? Look at that. There's a makeshift spot right there to get across. Oh, it's just some power-ups. Something special? Shifting fragment. It was an asset. So yeah, that was just a little bonus level. Now we have to slide, wrap our head against the ceiling. That seemed like it was something. Something? No, nothing. Okay. So I guess we're going down. Down. Going down. Collecting. Hey, that thing's getting excited. Weapon mod. Pierce aimed fire boost. Best comp. Don't mess with me, bud. What the frick is going on here? They are fighting amongst themselves. Some don't like others. I wonder if that's something that they're going to discuss later. Go on. Ah. Those guys are a bit slower moving there, eh? This thing is not effective against him. Hey, hold on. I'm forgetting. We have... Is it surge? Grenades that detonate, manually triggered, charge. Yeah, let's try explosive. Explosive charge. Wow. For the rocket launcher of the game, it sure doesn't hit very hard. Wonder what that guy was hiding up there. Looks like we still have a ways to go yet. Just need to explore this area real quick. Where did I come in? There's something over here. No, there's not. There would be if I had that other feature, which I don't. So, nothing to see there. We have a void down there in which to fall to our death. So let's just hook it. Is this where Buddy was hanging out? And there's nothing up here? That's what you're saying? Except for whatever that is. A random wood shard. Okay. Yeah, we have to go this way. This is the way we got... Wait. Why is there another one going that other way? Okay, it looks like we're headed towards a fire break. There's a fire break, as they call it, in the foundation. Why?
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors?
F off, you. So what we don't... Oh. Well, that gave us access to a... Slap that in there. Standard insertion for a non-standard specimen. Oh, look at that. This one freaked out. What, no pull cord? Oh, look at that. The collapsed department.
There's something behind that his barrier.
Something of importance. Well, in order to access it, we need to blow on that. Blow on that. And there's another one just right down there. I'll line up this shot and the pitch. There it is. I don't know though. Sometimes we have a tendency to go... Oh yeah. So that's base camp up there. We need to get up, 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 up. Do we have enough energy? Yeah, we can cross that gap easy. Okay. And it's one of those. And then it's one of these. There we go. Fire break. Fire braked to the collapsed department. So we're not going to base camp yet. Complete the ritual in the collapsed department. I see. It changed our course. Can we get up there? No, that's way too far away. So is base camp, for that matter. All right. To the collapsed department we go. Oh, look at that. It's like they're expecting us. Oh, look at that. An arena. A checkpoint. Come on now. Whee. So. Oh, we got abilities now. What did we want to do? We wanted to 8, 3, 4. Shield strength max. Energy will recover while in shield. Multi-launch, though. Multi-launch. Okay, well. We're going to split the difference. We're going to get our shields max now. Astral constructs. Everything's upgraded except grip. How do we get into here? How, where, what? Oh, there it is. Aha. We're in. And there's documentation. To whomever finds this, I am containment process designer Jean Gibbs. I'm using the wrong voice, aren't I? And I'm writing this document, the largest building shift to ever occur. Here are the facts. A considerably large section of the containment sector, including the Process and Protocols Office, our research facilities, a fair chunk of the fire break has been yanked down into a chasm that reaches far below the lobby level. I think it was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all, but many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We've set up base camp and started triaging. So that's what the base camp is, eh? There are little supplies. We explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're in some kind of cave threshold like the quarry? Wherever we are, we're not the first. There's some rusty power cores, old lights, signs, infrastructure. What was this area used for? Why did they seal it off? Why have we never heard of it? More importantly, how are we going to get out? Well, I don't know what to tell you, bud. I'm guessing. Not around to tell the tale anymore. Guessing this opens that door? Yeah. And more reading. Event summary. A series of reverberating sounds observed in the downtown Kyiv with no clear point of origin. The event was witnessed by the city's general public. Mental and physical symptoms were reported, including aphasia, sleep paralysis, and excess sweating in the reported individuals. Due to the brief nature of the events, overseas Bureau agents were not able to respond while it was active. Immediately upon arrival, agents collected audio recordings taken by local witnesses. All Bureau monitoring stations located at global junctions of acoustic amplification were directed to monitor any auditory events of similar pitch, wavelength, and duration in an effort to trace echoes or epicenters. In the following week, similar cases were reported from both various amateur sources and Bureau stations in the major cities across the globe. The subsequent events diminished in volume and frequency per each occurrence. The event is believed to be generated by planar friction, though this is not confirmed. All right. Well. Oh, that's backup. Data entry and filing. Oh, let me guess. This is an arena? Yeah, it's a fucking arena. Start chucking, bud. Start chucking. Yeah, if they're weak on health, I could just suck their brain out of their head, apparently. Hey, who do you think you're shooting at? Who do you think you're shooting at? Oh, we got floaty boys. We got floaty boys. Oh, boy. Gotta love the floaty boys. I saw another one. There you are. There you are. Just peeing right off ya. Ha. Wait, this guy's not taking any damage. What is going on with this guy? I had to throw large objects at him. Okay. Evade ammo refund. What level is it? Oh, there's a poker chip. Evade ammo refund. Apparently they like giving me a lot of that same one. Why does that one look special? What's that thing? Energy boost. Energy boost 9%. What the f... Why would I want 9% of anything? I'm pretty sure we're kind of past that level here, bud. This is, yeah, an interesting look again. Would you freaking land on solid ground, chickie? Wait, we should probably be exploring this entire area for cards. Jukebox token. Jukebox token. I'm not seeing any prompts that tells me there's anything of interest in any of these orifices. Some of them have lights. Some of them do not have lights. That one looks a bit ominous. Oh, look. Alan Wake's workspace, apparently. That looks suspicious. It took damage. Yeah. No prompts. But this area over here was sectioned off, suggesting that it might be C's accelerator, 64% full. You know what, though? We're 58 minutes into this. So I think... Did we... Yeah, we have a checkpoint there. I think this video is done. And I'm done for today. But, hey... Like, subscribe, and come back for more. Right? Right.